shot fake. Gaines will have to heave a long 30-footer. Oh! Oh, yeah! Court holds it high to Newman. Long three! Goal! Holy smokes! He hit a 26-footer! The timeline guarded by Holden. Rashad gonna drive. Penetration. He lost the basketball. Ball loose on the floor. Ezra tries to pick it up. He's got to throw it up at the horn. And it goes! It goes! It goes, baby! A three-pointer! A three-pointer! The Dogs have won it at the horn, and it's Bedlam on the press row. 73-70. Dogs do it again. Run for your lives. The students are everywhere.
Who's with you? From earning miles on reloads for coffee runs, shopping, and things you do every day, to connecting you to new experiences, a Sky Miles membership fits into your lifestyle, letting you do more of what makes you, you. It's more than travel. It's the membership that flies, dines, streams, rides, and arrives with you. Because when you have a membership that's as unique as you are, there's no telling where your journey will take you next. Learn more at delta.com/SkyMiles.
You can't always predict what's next, but you can be ready for it in a BMW SUV. The performance-driven X1 comes built for every journey, while the X3's sporty design and innovative technology keep your drive connected. The X5 blends performance with a commanding presence, or make it even bigger with 3 rows of luxurious seating in the X7. For every road, there's an X built to drive it. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Take advantage of exceptional lease offers today.
Keys to the game driven by Ford F-150. Check out the Ford F-150 official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs at your local Ford dealer today. Chuck's got her keys on the opening tip.
All right.
As LSU wins the opening tap.
Defense, defense, defense. If you don't score, I may not win, but if I don't score, you won't lose, or whatever that works. Anyway, that's one of them, and the other is shot selection. Let's get into this game, Scott.
Yeah, the Dogs need to rebound the basketball today, as we heard from head coach Mike White. LSU's drive to the basket, a running floater by Max McKinnon. A 6'6" senior guard from Australia is good for the first points of the ball game, and LSU with a 2-0 lead.
And way too easy getting to the basket for him.
Dogs in black on the road, red numbers and lettering. LSU in their home whites with gold and purple trim, numbers and lettering. Jordan Ross slides through the paint, keeps the dribble alive on the floor. Gives it to Cannon Catchings. Spins away from McKinnon, the defender, and hits a long 2, I think, right inside the three-point arc on the right side of the floor to tie the ball game at 2.
And that was a great shot. He was spinning the opposite way from his right hand.
Dogs start the game in a man-to-man defense. Again, Justin Absent on the floor, making his first Georgia start. LSU pushes it up from the right edge of the lane line by Mike Nwoka. Misses the 8-footer. Dogs rebound it and then turn it over in front court. Jeremiah Wilkinson fell down. We've had 2 guys fall down already inside the arc. Ross fell down on the last possession. Then Jeremiah fell down on that one, and Blue Cane ended up turning it over as the ball got away from him.
All right. Cannon and Blue are out of the game real quick.
I think the pass was from Wilkinson to Blue, so the turnover went on Wilkinson, not on Blue. LSU basketball, 2-2 ball game just underway here in Baton Rouge. Dogs trying to end a 3-game losing streak here on the road today. They find Tamba down inside, 6'7" Pablo Tamba for a layup from the left side of the rim to take a 4-2 lead. Dogs for 3, straight on. Wilkinson's 3 ball is off the back of the rim, and the rebound down to LSU. Tigers with a 4-2 lead and the basketball. McKinnon for 3, left wing good. He ripped it. Max McKinnon gives LSU a 7-2 lead. McKinnon, transfer from Portland, also spent a couple of years at Elon. Over 1,500 points in his career. He's quite a scorer. Underhanded layup attempt by Wilkinson for the Dogs from the left side of the iron is no good. Rebound LSU. Tigers run the floor. There's McKinnon again, forcing it up with one hand off the square from the right side. He banked it home.
Boy, getting to the glass really easy for LSU right now. We got to put an end to that.
Quick 9-2 start for the Tigers here on their home floor. Dylan James is on the floor for the Dogs. And so is Jake Wilkins in the corner. His three is short, side iron, and no good. Rebound goes to Markel Sutton at 6'9", fifth-year player from transfer from Omaha. 7-point LSU lead. Tigers with a basketball. Here they come along the right baseline. Floater with the right hand won't go. Short. They get their own miss. Rashad King with a kick out to McKinnon for three. That's off the mark. Rebound absent for the Dogs. Georgia looking for its second basket of the game. Just a little more than 3 minutes in. Ross dribbles by King, left side of the floor. Skips it to Wilkins. Bounce feed to Dillon in the paint. Floater, right hand up and in. Good. Dylan James with his first basket of the contest.
And Santo Cyril already over at the scorer's table waiting to come in the game.
He's been sick this week and didn't practice much at all, if any. And the Dogs are worried about his conditioning a little bit. LSU attacks inside with Mike Nwoka at 6'10" and 261. Dogs are going to be called for a foul as he went to the basket.
They got Dillon. He was kind of staggering. I'm not sure exactly why they call it. He had lost his balance and kind of sort of staggered into Dillon, but they assessed Dillon with the foul.
LSU at the line. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification, Bulldog Sports Network. Dogs substitute 4 fresh bodies into the ball game. Blue Kane back in along with catching. Smurf Millender in for the first time, and Santo Cyril. Jeremiah Wilkinson stays on the floor. Mike Nwoka at the line where he hits a pair of foul shots for LSU. The big transfer from Mississippi State from Toronto, Canada. 11-4, Tigers with a 7-point lead. Dogs basketball on the offensive end. Here's Smurf. Attacks with a left-hand dribble. Down on the block. Spins and feeds it out right wing for Wilkinson. A three is short off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Dogs go to Blue Kane. He feeds Smurf for the three, who misses. Blue gets another rebound. Santo coming at you inside. Tried to hook it up with the left hand. Left it short off the left side of the rim. Rebound to LSU. Markel Sutton spins left of the lane, feeds it out head of the key. Quick touch pass into the corner from McKinnon to King. His jumper is no good. And there's Nwoka. We didn't box out. He rolls it back up and in. And Mike White wants a timeout with 15:35 to go in the first half.
Can't blame him. They're getting to the glass way too easily. If it's not first possession with a layup, it's with the putbacks.
Timeout here in Baton Rouge. As we said, 15:35 now to go. In half number one, LSU's opened up a 13-4 lead on the Dogs. We're back after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for Core Power to recover right. A delicious protein shake with 26 grams of high-quality protein to build muscle. Champion your recovery with Core Power, proud partner of Georgia basketball. Learn more at corepower.com.
Kohl's gets it. Valentine's Day comes with expectations. Grand expectations, telepathic expectations, and heart-shaped everything expectations. Yes, even waffles. Kohl's has gifts that rise to the occasion. From romantic to playful, sparkly to sweet, or all of the above. Plus, get 15% off some of your finds. So go ahead, exceed those Valentine's Day expectations with Kohl's. Select styles offer ends February 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store Kohls.com for details.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for Core Power to recover right. A delicious protein shake with 26 grams of high-quality protein to build muscle. Champion your recovery with Core Power, proud partner of Georgia basketball. Learn more at corepower.com.
Go Dogs, sick 'em. Whether they're on the road or the home court, my family and I get loud and proud whenever the dogs are unleashed. In this basketball season, Scana Energy is part of all the action as a proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. So join my family and Scana in cheering on the dogs to glory this season. Sign up for Scana today and get up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/GoDogs for details. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Georgia fans, if you want to do an NIL deal with a dog, go to georgiadogs.com/NIL, and you can connect with a student athlete on a sponsorship, an appearance, a commercial, an autograph session, and more. georgiadogs.com/NIL.
Well, Scott, we're doing exactly what we shouldn't be doing. We're allowing them to win the glass 6-4. They're getting points in the paint. They're getting to the glass way too easily for them. They've got 8 points to our 2 in the paint. That's just not right. And second chance points, 2-0 there, where they've been able to capitalize on putting one back in on a rebound.
Tigers lead the Dogs 13-4. Georgia has possession early here in first half in the Maravich Assembly Center. Catchings dribbles with the left hand, attacks the left lane line and into a double team where he's fouled by Mike Nwoko, the 6'10 junior forward. Called for his first and the team's first.
For a guy his size, he handles the ball really well and is able to, off the dribble, penetrate, get in and get inside.
Catchings, free throw number 1 with a right hand is no good. Cannon on the year at 66% from the stripe. At 14 points, 5 rebounds in the loss to Texas A&M last Saturday. That was the Dogs' last game. He hits the second foul shot for Georgia's 5th point of the game. 13-5 now. It's an 8-point deficit for the Dogs. Pressure in the backcourt. Justin Bailey's in the ball game for Georgia. LSU gets it across the timeline with Pablo Tamba, 6'7" transfer from UC Davis. McKinnon from Australia has it on the left wing. Smurf's out on him with a hand in his face. Cross court, the pass goes to Rashad King, a freshman, a senior from Evans, Georgia. King attacks, left-hand dribble down the lane, ripped away by the Dogs inside. Georgia picks up the loose ball. Samto feeds it out to Smurf, who carries it into the front court. Dogs with a takeaway, down 8, looking for points here. Smurf dribbles, reverses to Kane, quick feed, right corner, Catchings for 3, good. Scana Energy three-pointer, Cannon Catchings, right in front of the LSU bench. And Cannon with 6 early in the ball game. It's 13-8. LSU with a 5-point lead in the ball. Rashad King dribbles back and forth with Bailey guarding. Tried to throw it inside to one of their bigs, filling the lane. He falls down, picks up the rolling ball, and pushes it into the corner. LSU keeps the possession alive somehow. 6 to shoot, now less than that.
Hurry.
King with 3 to shoot. Bailey's on him, step back 3, left side, air ball, shot clock violation. Going to be the Dogs' possession.
Yeah, that was a fire drill at the end when they realized they were still, 35 feet from the basket and there was 3 seconds left. That's not the time to start to set up to run your offense.
That play blew up when they threw it inside. I think it was Robert Miller or Sutton. No, I think it was Miller. And he fell down, filling the lane, and just pushed the ball out to the left corner to Markel Sutton. And at that point, LSU was in scramble mode. 13-8, they lead by 5. Dogs with the ball. Samto to Kane. His pass is intercepted, knocked away by LSU. Here comes Jalen Reese, the 6-foot freshman guard from Orlando with a basketball. Overhead to Tamba. Feed the post, left block. Sutton feeds it back out to Tamba up the wing. They give it to McKinnon. He attacks. Floater with one hand off one leg is no good. Offensive rebound LSU. Play continues for the Tigers. Sutton, baseline 2 on the left side is good from 10 feet.
Well, you give them those extra chances and they'll take advantage of it. And they did that time.
15-8, 7-point LSU lead. They jumped out to an early 9-point lead here on the Dogs. Georgia has not led yet. And we're almost 7 minutes into the contest. Blue off the wing. Almost stumbles, runs an alley-oop to Somto. He catches it between a double team, goes back down to the floor, and pops back up and in and lays it in softly with the right hand. Somto with his first points of the ball game. 15-10, LSU by 5. They've got the ball. Reese, a slow dribble on the logo. They work on the left end of the court here. McKinnon for 3, left side, good. Smurf was late on the closeout, and McKinnon made him pay. He's already in double figures with 10. He's their second leading scorer this season, averaging 14.5 a game. He's got 10 already. Smurf with the basketball. Right-hand dribble. Somto screens to get Sutton away. Now we give the ball to Bailey. He'll take a 3 with a left hand. In and out, no good, and they fouled him. Head of the key foul by LSU.
Bailed him out because his shot was wild.
Fouls on Markel Sutton, a 6'9", fifth-year player from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that's going to put Bailey on the line for 3 foul shots. Bailey at 72% for the Dogs this year. Hadn't been to the line a bunch, just 13 of 18 for the 6'3" senior from Greer, South Carolina. Chance to draw the Dogs a little bit closer. We're down 18-10. Free throw number 1 is up and in. Good. Justin with his first point of the game. 18-11. Tigers by 7. Bailey, free throw number 2. He finished up on his toes and sank the free throw. Somto comes out. Abson back in along with Jake Wilkins. Jeremiah Wilkinson at the scorer's table waiting to check in for Justin Bailey. Bailey with 1 more free throw. 3 foul shots for Bailey, the senior. Transfer from Wofford. And the left-hander puts it up and in. Made them all 3. Bailey checks out, Wilkinson in. Dogs within 5 now, 18-13. 12-13 remaining in the first half here in Louisiana. McKinnon to throw it in against Dylan James, who's guarding the inbound on the baseline. Now we trap Reese in the corner. Jump pass up to half court to McKinnon. He's going to take us up the floor, kick it into the corner for a 3, and Sutton rips it. The big 6'9" Sutton out of the right corner ripped a 3.
Well, they did a good job. They beat the press, beat the trap in the corner, beat the press, and then they got the easy 3 in the corner because our defense was a little late getting back.
8-point Tiger lead, 21-13. Dogs ball in front court down to our right. Smurf with the dribble. Got a screen from Abson. He rolls in the paint. We go to Wilkinson for a 3 in the corner. He fakes it. Dribbles it once. Steps back into that same spot. Hits a 3. Scana Energy 3. Jeremiah Wilkinson, his first basket of the night.
He'd gotten a good look at it the first time. So he faked it, stepped to the side, then stepped back to it.
21-16. Again, a 5-point LSU lead. Tigers with the ball. They picked up the dribble on the logo. Got it into Miller. Floater going towards the basket. And our defense was not good that time as the 6'10" Miller knocks down a 6-foot floater going towards the rim. His first points of the game. 23-16, Tigers lead. Dogs with the ball. Smurf dribbles it out of trouble on the right wing. Slow pass to Dylan James. Tried to feed Abson. It's deflected and stolen by LSU. Tigers run the floor with Tamba. And a foul close to the basket on the Dogs to prevent Tamba from laying it up. It's going to be...
I think fouls on Dylan.
That will be 2 on Dylan James as we go into a timeout with 10:43 to go. Yeah, Dylan kind of bumped him as we looked at the replay there. He bumped him before he could get the shot off. See if they put him on the line. I guess they will. He had the intent, right? All right, we got a timeout here in Baton Rouge. 23-16, LSU leads Georgia with 10:43 to go in the half. And we're back in a moment on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
At home on your phone, in the backyard alone, you can play all day, make some money. Anytime, Digi Games are online.
Digi Games from the Georgia Lottery are online with over 50 fun games, plus your favorite draw games. Mega Millions, Powerball, Keno, Cash 3, Cash 4, Fantasy 5, and Cash Pop.
Digi Games, draw games, it's all online.
Win money on your phone, tablet, or laptop at PlayDigi.com. Play responsibly.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Here's a club you want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Welcome back to Baton Rouge. Georgia and LSU tonight. Tigers with a 23-16 lead as we go inside the huddle with Chuck Dowdle. It's brought to you by Georgia's own credit union, banking on purpose. Chuck, what was the conversation in the huddle?
Two points of focus. One, obviously, defense. Want to tighten up the defense. They're getting too many shots and actually taking really good advantage. They're shooting 45%. And so they want to tighten up the defense. The other is turnovers. We've turned the ball over 3 times. They've got 4 points off of our turnovers.
Pablo Tamba at the free throw line for LSU. Second foul on Dylan James prior to the timeout has taken him out of the ball game. Free throw number 1 by Tamba is good. 64% shooter. And number 2 is up and in. Made a pair.
You can see why he's a 64%. He shoots the ball very flat. That's not a good way to shoot free throws. Is flat. No, or any shot, really. You don't want to shoot flat.
25-16 matches the 9-point lead. Ross dribbles it off his foot, and it bounces right out of bounds into the LSU bench. There's another Georgia turnover.
That's our 4th.
LSU going to inbound it on side court in front of their bench with McKinnon. Cannon Catchings will defend the throw in. They bounce it into Jalen Reese, the freshman. Into the front court now. McKinnon goes cross court with it. Catch and shoot 3. Going to rattle out and fall back in. P.J. Carter, 5th-year transfer from Memphis. Just got in the game and got his first points. A 3-pointer to put LSU up double digits. It's a 12-point Tiger lead, 28-16. Jeremiah Wilkinson, crossover, drive down the lane, shot blocked on the layup attempt. LSU got over to swat it away with big Robert Miller. And then a 3 on the other end by Carter, this time from the left wing. He hit a right wing 3 in his first touch. He goes to the other side and hits a 3 on his second touch. LSU stretching it out. They lead by 15 already, 31-16. 9:30 to play first half. Absent with the ball. Overhead pass from Wilkinson, and Justin missed the dunk as he was being fouled. Free throws coming for Justin Absent. And the foul on Robert Miller for LSU. That's his first.
Scott, you don't want to let these guys run away from you here and hide in the first half. You know what it's like trying to dig out of holes on the road in the SEC. It's tough.
Free throw Absent is off the rim, no good. Dogs get Blue Kane and Smurf Miller. They're back in the game. And Wilkins and Ross check out. Justin at 6'9" and 250, 71% foul shooter, and he missed them both. That one rimmed out, the second one. Went 0 for 2, LSU with a basketball. They rebounded that second miss. And they're hitting some threes here early on. They're 5 from 7. And shooting 61% from the field. They tried to run an alley-oop lob. I got screened out. I didn't see it. Did they make it?
No, they didn't. I think he knocked it out of bounds.
Okay. They tried to go to Nwoko, and that's right when Mike stepped right in front of me. I didn't see the finish of the play. Dogs have the ball, though.
How dare he?
They missed it. Georgia in black, LSU in white. Screen for Kane. He dribbles and drives. Pulls up on the right side of the iron. Tries to dip under and lay it up and in. He misses, but there's Absent for the rebound and the follow on the dunk.
That's nice to see. A second chance for us.
31-18. LSU with a 13-point lead in the ball. Nwoko hands off on the wing to Reese. On the logo, he dribbles. Goes to Tamba outside the three on the left side. Tamba feeds McKinnon with 6 on the shot clock. Here comes,
missed everything.
Yeah, air ball from 3. They keep it alive on the baseline. Throw up a late shot. Just does nick the rim from 3 in the right corner. That's no good. The rebound goes to Georgia. Dogs push it up. McKinnon late getting back down the floor. Dogs will try a 3, right corner. Wilkinson misses. He's off target tonight. Jeremiah now 1 for 5, 1 for 6 make it shooting the ball, 1 for 4 on threes here in the first half. Tigers by 13. They lead it 31-18. They've got the ball. Reese with a long dribble with Smurf guarding. McKinnon shot fake on the 3. Pulls it down, gets Wilkinson in the air, and then fires and misses off the front of the rim. Dogs rebound. Hustle it up the floor to Cannon Catchings, who bombs away from the left wing. Cannonball for 3 deep on the left wing.
Well, Blue had the 3, and he fed it back to Cannon. Turned it down himself.
Catchings now with 9. 10-point lead. Tigers jump shot, no good. Dies on the rim. Rebound to Absent for the Dogs. We go the other way, left to right. Smurf on the dribble. High right wing.
It's a foul off the ball.
Yeah, way on the other side of the floor. Blue Kane knocked to the floor. And we're going to get a foul, a pushing foul on LSU, says referee Jason Baker. And that's going to get us into a timeout. 31-21. It's a 10-point Tiger lead. They've led from the opening tip here on their home floor. We'll come back to Baton Rouge and the Maravich Assembly Center with LSU leading Georgia 31-21 after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit GeorgiaPower.com/myenergy to learn more.
If you're a contractor, you're like a coach. Your success depends on the team you put on the field. I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. With over 5,500 skilled electricians right here in Atlanta, we provide the training, the reliability, and the experience to help you finish your jobs on time and under budget. If you're ready to grow your business with a team you can trust, let's talk. Visit IBEW613.org today.
It's time to cheer on the Bulldogs with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth, and at 5% alcohol, it's got the perfect kick to turn things up on game day. It's time to stock up for the season. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. You can order at regions.com/GoDogs. Regions is the official bank of the SEC. LSU has led from the opening tip, and their big lead has been 15. That came with 9:50 to go just a few minutes ago at 31-16. It's a 10-point Tiger lead at the moment. 31-21 is our score. The Dogs with Bailey and Catching, Somto, Smurf, and Blue Kane on the floor.
We've had 16 total shots. They've had 22. They're 11 for 22, 50%. And behind the arc, they are 5 for 10, 50%.
They're +2 on the backboards as well, out rebounding Georgia 11-9. Smurf with the basketball, LSU in a man. Bailey's got it now between the circles, just edge of the logo. Short bounce pass to Somto above the left elbow. Goes in the right corner, Smurf for three. Good! He ripped it right in front of the LSU bench. Smurf with his first points of the game. And it's a 7-point LSU lead now, down from 15. Dogs with pressure. LSU almost late getting the ball in bounds.
You know what? I think the official was late counting with the count.
Some of the Georgia fans in attendance behind us helping the officials to a 5 count. Nwoko wide open underneath. Somebody went to sleep defensively, and they found Nwoko for an easy dunk underneath. Uncontested. 33-24. Here's Bailey for three. Airballed it. Caught underneath the basket by Blue, and a reverse lay-in by Kane.
Hey, second chance, we'll take it.
First points for Kane. He's already got 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Now he's on the board with his first 2 points of the night. 33-26, Tigers lead. They've got the ball. Slow walk into the front court by Rashad King, the 6'6 guard from Evans, Georgia. Transfer from Northeastern. Sutton has it now, head of the key, dribbles along the three-point line. King, he takes the handoff, runs into a double team, left side of the floor. Dogs pressuring. Shot clock winding down, 3 to shoot. King with a step through. They force it into the clock, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Somto. Dogs with really strong defensive possession that time. Smurf attacks under the basket, kicks it to Catchings, right corner. 3 is good. Here come the Dogs. Cannon with his third 3 of the game. He's got 12 points. It's a 4-point LSU lead. They led by 15 at the 9.5-minute mark.
Yeah, that was just a bat of an eye ago.
Tigers basketball. His shot blocked. LSU off and running. McKinnon in transition all the way to the rack, and the layup is good by the Australian. He's got 12 points. 35-29. LSU's first basket in a while. Smurf drives into the lane again. Drops it off on the bounce to Abson. Moves to the left side of the basket and floats it up and in. Good. Abson with 4 points. 35-31. LSU by 4. 3:50 to go first half.
At least we've had this stretch here where we look like Georgia. This is the way we've been playing through most of the season.
Dogs shooting 50% in the half now. Sutton for 3. Rims out. No good. Rebound. Touched out by LSU, I think. Looked like Tamba should have been called for a foul. He went over the back of Catchings, but there was no whistle there. Tamba wants his coaches to check the out-of-bounds call. I don't know if they're going to challenge it or not. They've gone into a timeout with 3:36 to go. Doesn't look like they're going to challenge it. I don't think they are. 35-31. Tigers by 4. Timeout back to Baton Rouge, Louisiana right after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. If you're like me, you're tired of high prices, high fees, and paying more for less. That's why I'm a proud member of Georgia's Own Credit Union. Georgia's Own has been saving people money for 90 years, whether it's better rates on an auto loan or fewer fees on a checking account. Your money goes further at Georgia's Own. Best of all, they're local and continue to support the people, places, and teams that we've grown to love. To learn more, visit georgiasown.org today. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
Georgia's Own is federally insured by the NCUA.
The dogs are heard right here. This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
We know no one's journey is the same. That's why Delta Sky Miles moves with you. From earning miles on reloads for coffee runs, shopping, and things you do every day, to connecting you to new experiences, the Sky Miles membership fits into your lifestyle, letting you do more of what makes you, you. It's more than travel. It's the membership that flies, dines, streams, rides, and arrives with you. Because when you have a membership that's as unique as you are, there's no telling where your journey will take you next. Learn more at delta.com/SkyMiles.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
It's time to spotlight the first half's best in game stats, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. What stats do you like, Chuck?
Well, we've passed them on the glass. That's great. But here's something that's kind of interesting. Since the last timeout, since the last stoppage of play, they've gone 2 for 6 from the floor and 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, we've jumped our shooting percentage up to 11 for 22. We're now 50%, and 5 for 11 from behind the arc. So, just as an example, we are 2 for 3 since the last timeout, and we are 4 for 6 since the last timeout from the floor. 2 for 3 behind the arc and 4 for 6 from the floor.
The officials spent most of that time out at the replay monitor down to our right, and now
this has got something to do with the scorebook.
Yeah, he's talking to the official score right now and pointing at the scorebook of the official score. There was no announcement made in the building. The score hasn't changed. It's 35-31, and Georgia will have the basketball, so I'm not sure what they were looking at. Blue Kane will bounce it into Wilkinson. Cannon Catching's 4 for 4 so far with a dozen points. He's 3 for 3 on threes. Wilkinson attacks and then reverses to Smurf. He'll back it up on the logo. Head of the key goes to his right to Wilkinson. Right back to Smurf. Step back three. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound, an easy one for LSU. Pablo Tamba, the only white shirt in the area. And no one else was there. Ball bounced right to him. LSU with a 4-point lead and the ball. They try to go to Sutton, running down the lane. Blue Kane was trailing behind and called for a holding foul. Blue with his first. Sutton had a step on Kane that time. LSU will inbound the basketball left of the basket. In front court. They throw it into the left corner, up the wing to Tamba. Head of the key to Sutton. Swing it right to McKinnon. Step through and into the corner it goes to Rashad King. He dribbles. Feeds Tamba. Fakes the overhead. Pivots into the paint. Back to McKinnon. 4 to shoot. McKinnon to King. Catch and shoot 3 at the end of the shot clock. Won't go. Offensive rebound. LSU, they had to save it falling out of bounds. And when Sutton threw it back in, it hit one of the Georgia players and ricocheted to us. That was Tamba, excuse me, not Sutton. So the Dogs have the ball now. Smurf attacks. He's picked up his dribble against a double team to Stagg down on the left baseline, and the freshman can't handle the bounce pass. He fumbles it and then loses it through his legs and out of bounds.
The pass, in fairness to Kareem, that pass was down at his ankles.
coming at him with a little bit of speed as well. Dogs turn it over. LSU gets it right back. They continue to lead by 4. They have not trailed here in the first half. King on the wing, near side. LSU works around the perimeter now. Tamba has it, matched up with Wilkinson. Back to McKinnon. Absent is on him, way out front. Now McKinnon going to run Justin right to the backboard and stretch and lay it up good. That was a mismatch defensively. McKinnon much faster than Justin Absent. He's got 14 points in the half, and LSU leads by 6. Wilkinson left wide open for a 3, and this time he rips it, his second of the game. Right wing 3, right in front of Matt McMahon, the LSU head coach. 37-34. It's a one-possession game for the first time since we got this thing started. King to McKinnon for 3. Deep 3 on the right side is no good. Rebound Absent for the Dogs. Outlet to Wilkinson. Slow trot into the front court up the near sideline. Wilkinson now explodes down the lane. High banker is good. It's a one-point game. A running high bank shot by Jeremiah Wilkinson. He's got 8. It's LSU by 1. And a collision on the left end of the floor now between Smurf and Pablo Tamba. And they're going to get the Dogs for a blocking foul.
Well, he wasn't set. It's the right call. I mean, it looked bad because it was a terrible size mismatch.
Yeah, the 6'7" Tamba
the bigger guy.
And the 5'11" Smurf.
Yeah, the bigger guy did that. But, in fairness, by the rules, Smurf wasn't set.
37-36. Dogs trailed by 15 in this half. 70 seconds to go, and we're down 1. Sutton tries to drive to the left block. We defend it well with a triple team. Gets the ball out of trouble. King has it now. Ross is guarding him. King out-dribbled himself. Dogs take it away on the bounce. Ross to Katzings. Oh, my goodness. A nasty tomahawk, one-handed stuff.
And suddenly the Dogs are leading. And what a way to take the lead. Well, that slam.
Catchings with 14. Puts the Dogs in front, 38-37. Oh, my goodness. That was nasty. We had the whole team running in transition. Dogs tap the ball loose again. Ross up ahead to Wilkinson all alone in a two-handed jam. Somto hurt on the other end. Back on the left end of the floor. May have taken a shot below the belt. Hopefully he's okay. Georgia now 40 and LSU 37. Dogs have taken their first lead of the game inside the last minute of the half.
Well, they've done a great job defensively during this stretch. They've shot the ball well, and they've forced turnovers. And they've called timeout. They want to talk things over with 25 seconds on the clock here rather than go ahead and get in the locker room.
The officials want to look at something, too, now. They're going to go to the
Well, I'll tell you what they want to look at. They want to look at the vertical that Jeremiah showed on that dunk.
What did he say? They're looking for a flagrant back on this end? Okay. So we'll see if we get a replay here in the building.
Well, so far the only replay we're getting is of the officials standing there looking.
That's live action, man. That's exciting stuff.
That's live. Well, I'm sorry.
All three officials.
I can't tell the difference between the live action and the replay of that.
They're checking to see if there was a flagrant, I guess, against Somto back on this left end because he stayed on this back end of the floor while Jeremiah was dunking it on the right end. And he was grimacing in some discomfort. So I'm not sure if he got a groin shot or not.
Did they hit him?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Well, they're probably trying to provoke him.
A reminder to take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers on the versatile BMW X3 sports activity vehicle. For more details, you can see your local BMW center or visit BMWATL.com today. Proud sponsor of Georgia Athletics. BMW and Adam both say go Dogs. Officials still looking at the monitor. We have yet to see a replay.
It makes me wonder if they've got a shot of it because
Well, I'm sure they do. They're spending some time looking at it, so they've got a shot of everything. They just don't share it in the building. The groin shots that happen on occasion in this game have turned into possible flagrant fouls. If you get one of those with a lot of aggression, that can turn into a flagrant foul.
I would be totally in favor of flagrant fouls on that.
Yes, I think most of us would. Whether it was intentional
if you're looking
or not.
for my vote, should that be flagrant? Yeah.
No doubt.
By the way, we got some Georgia fans. Jesse Kinney, the sweater man, here today with some other fans, some other Georgia fans. And
they're quite vocal.
Yeah, letting the team know about it. Okay, flagrant one. Flagrant one. Wow.
We're talking to the official score right now. I think Sompto's going to be on the line for 2 foul shots.
Yeah, they're telling Sompto, come on down.
Here's the announcement.
After further review, we have a flagrant 1 foul on number 8, LSU. Number 2 for Georgia will shoot since he was the player to be fouled.
Matt McMahon is not happy.
And then Georgia gets the ball on the baseline.
So you heard the explanation there. 25.1 seconds to go. The Dogs have taken a 3-point lead after trailing by 15 in this half. Sompto's going to have 2 foul shots, and then the Dogs will have the ball. So Sompto down to our right, all by himself at the foul line with 2 free throws. Number 1 by the 6'11" sophomore from Nigeria is up and in. He's a 57% free throw shooter. He's got 3 points tonight. Number 2 on the way. Ball's in the air, and that one's good.
And now Georgia with a basketball, and they can wait for a last-second shot here. 25.1.
Boy, what a turnaround for the Dogs. Down 15 to up 5.
And I was going to say, and a chance to go up 7 or up 8. And how many of you had that on your bingo card at the 9-minute mark?
Dogs have scored 11 straight in less than 90 seconds. And a 13-2 run over the last 340. We inbound it to Abson with Ross. Quick handoff back to Jordan Ross. Ross dribbles on the logo. 5 seconds difference, shot clock and game clock. 15 seconds remain in the half. 8 on the shot clock now. Ross dribbles to his left. LSU and a man. One-handed pass to Wilkinson. 2 to shoot. Jay Wilk for 3. Just nicks the iron, I think. Or are they going to show a shot clock violation?
Shot clock violation.
It looked like it just caught the right side of the rim.
But I couldn't tell if that was that or the backboard. But no, 4.3, just don't let them get off an easy shot. Make them at least work for it.
LSU's going to inbound the basketball. And LSU calls another timeout. Or are they going to review it? Okay. First timeout. I thought they called a timeout earlier.
That was for the review.
Okay, so they didn't get credited for a timeout.
No. But this is definitely a timeout.
You know, you think with all the technology and everything and living in 2025 that the communication...
Or 2026.
Or 2026.
You'd think that. And
yeah,
you'd think the guy on the radio...
Wrong.
You'd think the guy on the radio...
Well, I don't know what year it is.
Know.
What the heck, man? It's Mardi Gras in Louisiana. Holy cow, we don't know what year it is. Oh, my goodness. Never mind. I'll just leave that point on the table. I'm not even going to make it. Not worthy. All right, here's a good point to make. Georgia 42, LSU 37, and 4.3 seconds to go in the half. Tigers are going to throw it in to McKinnon. Clock ticks over half court. 3-ball, right wing. Off the backboard and around the rim and out. No good by P.J. Carter. He came in and fired up 2 and made his first 2. They put him back in for the final 4 seconds of the half, and he got a good look, just didn't bank it home.
Well, I tell you, right now, if you're going into the locker room, you much prefer going into that Georgia locker room. I mean, to do what they did in the time that they did it in, from 15 down to 5 up, and going into that LSU locker room, you're going in from 15 up to 5 down. That's not a good way to go in there, But let's see how the Dogs come out. They come out and
Striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Shop now for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Georgia gets the ball to start the second half. Cannon Catchings with the inbound to Wilkinson. And Smurf Millender will start the second half for the Dogs as well. Catchings feeds Wilkinson on the drive in the lane. Tries a wraparound to Abson. Wrestled for the basketball on the baseline. Touched out last by LSU. It'll be the Dogs' possession. 16 on the shot clock. Smurf to inbound right of the basket. Georgia shooting at the basket to our left now here in the second half. Kane for 3 right off a curl in the corner. There's Chuck's key to the game right there. Blue Kane shoot it more, and he hits a Scana Energy 3 to get the second half started. First 3 of the game for Blue. He's got 5 points, and Georgia extends the lead to 8, 45-37. LSU basketball, their first offensive touch of the half. King out of the corner in front of their bench. Gives it back to Sutton on the right baseline, guarded by Smurf. Up the wing to Nwoko with 4 to shoot. Nwoko drops the basketball off his knee and then out of bounds.
He wasn't
Turnover.
even dribbling. He was just running forward with the basketball. When he discovered he had the dribbles when he knocked it off his knee.
Might as well have been a sack of potatoes. He didn't dribble that either.
Yeah.
45-37. Georgia in front. We were down 15 points in the first half. Catchings has it swiped away from him. Rolling ball picked up by LSU. They run in transition. Nwoko. Oh, he dunks it on the run. That was nasty. He's got 8 points. It's 45-39. Dogs go in for a dunk by Abson. He hit the rim, and it just skyrockets off the back of the rim high into the air. And there was a foul on the play by LSU. That's going to put Justin Abson on the line for the Dogs.
Justin's a better free throw shooter than we saw his last time at the line. So
71% this season, but he's 0 for 2 today. He missed his only 2 attempts in that first half. 6'9", 250. Got the start today. First time in a Georgia uniform in his second season in Athens, and now he's 0 for 3 from the line today. He misses that one off the front of the rim. 230 career block shots for Justin Abson.
Missed them both again.
Yep.
Wow. You got to make those to punish them. Otherwise, they'll punish you.
LSU down 6. They've got the ball. As Tamba sprinted it up into the front court. Now hands it back to King. Blue Kane guarding. Hands extended. Swipes at the ball. They go to Nwoko inside. Wrap around and a dunk. Sutton. Markel Sutton. Strolling down the left baseline all the way to the rim for an easy dunk. So 2 dunks to get the second half started for LSU. It's 45-41. 18 minutes and change remaining here in Baton Rouge. Wilkinson works on the right wing to the baseline. Has the ball knocked away, chases it down in the corner. Gives it to Abson, right back to Wilkinson, back to Justin off his fingertips and loses the handle on the baseline. Stolen by LSU. Smurf steals it on the right end of the floor. Here come the Dogs again. Over to Kane. Wide open 3. Set shot. Good! Blue with a Scana Energy 3. His second of the half. Well, the Dogs made you-know-what out of chicken what.
They did.
On that play. 48-41. Dogs by 7. Tigers with the ball. Tamba to Nwoko. Short one-hander is no good, but Sutton cleans it up.
It was so short. I mean, you could almost say, was that a pass?
It could have been. 48-43. Georgia with a 5-point lead in the ball. Wilkinson on the logo. Now attacks with a left-hand dribble drive. Feeds it in the corner. Slow bounce pass. Slow to get to Smurf. He can't shoot. Over to Wilkinson. He will shoot. Left corner three is no good. Off the rim. Rebound. Justin Abson. He powers back up in heavy traffic and gets fouled going back up with the basketball.
Well, I'm
back
telling
to
you,
the line for Justin.
Until he starts making free throws, they're going to hammer him every time he has the ball underneath, because it's better that than just give him the easy two. So, you either punish them at the line or they're going to punish you underneath.
Let's see if he can do it now. 0 for 4 in the game at the line. There's his first make of the night. Free throw is good. Nwoko, by the way, picked up his third foul. He's got both LSU fouls in this half, and he's going to come out of the ball game with 3 as he goes to the bench. Matt McMahon substitutes for his team. They get Robert Miller at 6'10" back in the game, and the 6-foot freshman guard Jalen Reese back on the floor. Abson with a second free throw for the Dogs, and this time he hits them both. And Justin comes out of the ball game for Somto. 50-43, Georgia by 7. LSU to inbound against full court pressure by the Dogs. McKinnon skips it in on the left end of the floor to Pablo Tamba. He'll work it over the timeline, guarded by Wilkinson. Now he blows by, penetrates the paint, kick out for a 3. Short side iron is no good. Offensive rebound. Sutton picks up the loose ball. His one-hander in the lane is no good. Right off the front of the rim, and the Dogs rebound. Georgia possession. Smurf has it on the far side of the floor.
I got to tell you, that was a great rebound and feed out by Jake Wilkins.
Here's Wilkins on the other end for a dunk on the feed from Somto.
Yeah, they rewarded him.
Jake with his first points of the game. 52-43. Dogs with a 9-point lead. That's our largest of the game. We were down 15 in the first half. Long way to go, though. Better than 16 minutes remaining here in Baton Rouge. McKinnon, crossover, tries to go by Dylan James. Feeds it to Reese on the wing. Inside to one of their bigs, Miller. Jump hook, right edge of the lane is good over Somto. 6'10", 230-pounder Robert Miller with a jump hook. Dogs attack on the other end with Smurf through the paint. Feeds Dylan James in the left corner. He'll dribble inside. Jump hook is off the mark to the right. Missed the rim, hit the backboard. Rebound LSU. Here come the Tigers now, down 7. 52-45, Georgia in front. Pass stolen. Bounce pass stolen by Smurf. 2-on-1 for the Dogs. Alley-oop to Wilkinson. He missed the dunk. Dogs get an offensive rebound. We ran an alley-oop lob to Wilkinson. He missed the dunk, but Smurf got the rebound on the miss. 10 to shoot for Smurf. He dribbles on the logo, guarded by Reese. 6 to shoot. Smurf 40 feet from the basket. Got a screen. Somto. Here comes a deep 3. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. Picked up by Wilkins. And the floater by Jake is good. The freshman's got another basket. Right in front of the bucket. 54-45. That got our bench excited to our left. And LSU turns it over. Did they turn it over?
Yeah,
on
they
the
turned
inbounds?
it over. The Dogs.
Did he call a timeout?
Great job. Oh, they got a timeout.
He got the timeout
because they couldn't
before
get the ball
count.
inbounds. But I got to tell you something. The Dogs did a great job on the glass. Georgia offensive glass. That's great.
Dogs by 9, 54-45. We've got a timeout here at the Maravich Assembly Center. And we're back in a moment on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And when you download the Kroger app, you can clip and save more with digital coupons every week. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you can enjoy more ways to save and more rewards every time you shop. So it's always easy to save big every day with savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit GeorgiaPower.com/myenergy to learn more.
$365 days a year. Just call us up. We'll be right there. need. As shoemate, we take great care. Our experts are always there for you and your family's needs. When your family just can't wait, you can always count on shoemate.
Georgia with a 9-point lead over LSU with 14:49 remaining. 54-45 is our score. Dogs in front. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Dogs out of the timeout. Jake Wilkins, Somto Surreal, Jordan Ross, Justin Bailey, and Dylan James are 5 on the floor. It'll be LSU basketball. And they'll have to bring it up the length of the floor, and Georgia will match up with full court pressure. Max McKinnon, excuse me, to inbound for LSU.
Oh, they changed.
And then, yes, Sutton then ran out of bounds. He passed it to him out of bounds, and Sutton actually inbounded the basketball.
Yeah, well, they couldn't get it in a while ago, so they thought, well, let's try this.
LSU works in the front court to our right. They're down 9. Largest deficit of the game. McKinnon inside, fouled by Bailey. Bailey went up for the pump fake, came down and hit him on the arm. Oh, or they get Wilkins. They got Jake for that. Excuse me, not Bailey, but Jake Wilkins. That's his first foul. And now we get into another timeout. 14:35 to go. Another break in the action here at the PMAC. 54-45. Dogs in front of LSU on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Here's a club you want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Shop now for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Bulldog basketball brought to you in part by Kohl's. From jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Georgia with a 9-point lead, 54-45. Second time we've led by 9 here in the half. And down 15 in the first half with 9:50 to go. It was 31-16 LSU. And they were beating us about the head and shoulders.
It was, yeah.
Georgia finished the first half on an 11-0 run.
Well, they were getting to that point where it looked like they were going to try to run away and hide.
McKinnon at the free throw line for LSU. 6'6" senior guard from Australia, transfer from Portland. He spent last year at Portland. The prior 2 years of his college career were at Elon. His first free throw was good. He's got one more to come. And the second one is in the air and good. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the SEC. Second in free throw percentage in the league, as a matter of fact, at 91%. And he hit both of his shots there. He's got 16 tonight to lead LSU. 54-47, Tigers down, Dogs ball. Ross drives down on the right block, gets it out to Bailey on the wing, who feeds Wilkins. Dogs move it around the perimeter. Bailey to Somto at the elbow. He pivots along the three-point line. 6 to shoot. Ross has it back. He attacks. Reverse pivot. Fadeaway 2 is no good from the left side. Rebound tipped and controlled by Wilkins. Jump hook won't go. Somto went in for the follow and the dunk, but the rebound slipped right through his hands. And LSU has possession. Dogs aggressively attacking the basket. Didn't pay off on that last possession. We lead by 7. Miller towards the basket. No good. Gets the ball back after he lost it up in the air, and one hands it up and in. Robert Miller at 6'10". That was a big body coming at you, Dogs. 54-49. Georgia's lead is 5 now. LSU scored the last 2 buckets. Ross forces it up with one hand. Short pass down to Somto and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
And he rocks the world down on the left end of the floor. That basket is still shaking on that dunk. 6 for Somto tonight. 56-49 Georgia. LSU in front court. Reese on a slow left-hand dribble guarded by Bailey. Dogs are in a man. Reese still dribbling on the logo. Shot clock's approaching 10 seconds. McKinnon has it now on the wing. Tries to go by Ross. Runs into the lane, and a foul is whistled on Georgia, and they're going to get Jordan Ross for the call.
They're going to give him 2 shots. I don't think that was a shot he was taking, but.
First on Ross tonight. The 6'3" junior guard from Utah, transfer from St. Mary's, puts McKinnon back on the line. And as we told you in his last trip there, that's not the guy Georgia wants shooting free throws. Over 1,500 career points for McKinnon. And he's working on 16 tonight. Free throw number 1, good. That's 17. Scored 14 in the first half, 3 here in the second, all at the foul line. Now the official says, young man, you have to tuck in your shirt.
Oh, that'll make a big difference.
So he tucks in the front and then pulls out the back. Look at that. Does he think the referee can't see the back? He's got one more free throw. 6-point lead for Georgia right now. McKinnon's second foul shot is good. So again, a 5-point lead for the Dogs, 56-51. Georgia trying to halt a 3-game skid here in the middle of the SEC schedule. And pick up a road win to boot. That would be big. We underhand it, toss it over to Somto, and Somto gets fouled going to the basket.
I'll tell you what, if you're an official, the way Somto goes up, if he gets fouled, you're going to notice it because he throws his arms out, his legs out like, oh, I got hit hard.
Yes, he does attract attention.
He's
Fouls
already,
on Robert Miller.
He's already
for LSU.
6'11" and 265, so you're going to notice him. But, boy, you really notice him when he gets fouled.
Somto with his Pittsburgh Steelers shoes on tonight. A little gold and black, and he rolls the free throw in there good. Somto with 7 points for the Dogs tonight. Only 1 rebound this evening. He's been sick all week long. Didn't start the game tonight.
He had a block shot, too.
Second foul shot by the big right-hander. Back of the rim, no good. McKinnon got the rebound at the foul line. He stepped in front of the shooter and plucked it. 57-51, Georgia by 6. LSU basketball. They'll work deep into the shot clock here. Reese, cross court, it goes to Tamba. Tamba 35 feet from the basket, and a whistle will blow away from the basketball, and they're going to get Justin Bailey for a foul.
They did.
Third team foul on the Dogs, and LSU will inbound the basketball on the baseline. Shot clock resets to 20. 12:24 to go in the game. Georgia has a 6-point lead after being down by 15 in the first half. P.J. Carter, the 5th-year transfer from Memphis, dribbles a couple of times before distributing to Reese. Now they go to Miller high on the right wing. Over to McKinnon for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Tamba fights for it. And in his fight, it went off one of the Georgia players and out of bounds on the right baseline. May have touched off Bailey last. So LSU's going to get possession again. And we needed to get a body on Tamba. He just came storming in from the left wing area.
Yeah, we had nobody to stick a butt in the gut there.
Yeah, that would have caused him some discomfort if Georgia had done its job defensively. But we didn't that time. LSU will inbound. Throw it into Miller. Hand off to McKinnon. Pull up two on the right baseline. No good. Off the rim. Another whistle and a foul on Georgia. They got Smurf for that one. And we're piling them up now. That's 4 on the Dogs. And free throws for McKinnon again. Keep putting this guy on the line. 15 points in their last game. Their overtime win at South Carolina last week.
And once again, he's told to tuck in the jersey. This time, tuck it in from the back.
Well, this time he left the side hanging out. He did tuck in the back, but their neatness counts. McKinnon, right-hander. Free throw number 1, good. 5 for 5 at the line in this half. He's working on 20 points here if he hits this one. He averages 14.6, second leading scorer on the team. And he's LSU's top three-point shooter at 41%. And he's made all of his foul shots tonight. 6 for 6. 57-53. LSU moves a little bit closer to the Dogs here. Georgia's big lead in this half has been 9. Absent holds inside the arc left of the circle. And there's a foul on LSU trying to fight through a screen. Reese called for a foul. Jalen Reese with his first. And that's the team's 4th. And that'll get us into a timeout. The under-12 timeout here in Baton Rouge. Georgia 57, LSU 53. Back in a moment, Bulldogs Sports Network.
Big games and big bills have one thing in common. They don't happen alone. We're the United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVACR Technicians Local 72, and we're training the next generation of mechanical pros in Athens, Atlanta, and across the state of Georgia. The pipeline to your future starts here. Visit ua72.org.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Did you know that Creature Comforts is the official craft beer of the Dogs? Tropicalia and Classic City Lager you already know and love. But be sure to grab a Classic City Light this season, clocking in at just 95 calories and 3.5 carbs. Low calorie but big flavor. Want to enjoy the Creature Comforts of life, dog fans? Then we'll see you at Stegman Coliseum this season or anywhere good cold beer is served. 2 great institutions, 1 town, 1 team. Go Dogs! Sip 'em. 21 and over, champions drink responsibly.
Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. Order at regions.com/Go Dogs. Regions, official bank of the SEC. And Georgia had a 5-point lead at the half. LSU's outscored the Dogs by 1 here in the second half. It's still a 4-point Georgia lead, 57-53. Leading scorers, Cannon Catchings with 14 points. He has not scored here in the second half yet. Perfect for the night, 5 for 5.
Yeah, he hadn't had a shot in the second half.
McKinnon, the leading scorer for LSU, he's got 20. He's done all of his damage in the second half at the line, 6 for 6. Dogs have possession. Shot clock's at under 10 now. Smurf dribbles on the logo. They screen with Absent. 3 ball for Smurf. Around the rim and out. Tap out on the rebound. Keeps it alive for the Dogs.
There's Cannon.
3. Cannonball coming at you. Scana Energy 3, left corner.
That's his
6
first
for
shot.
6 tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, and he's perfect. I think that's 4 for 4 from behind the arc.
He had a game last year, BYU, against Baylor when he went 8 for 8 with a career-high 23 points. He was perfect all night, hit all of his shots, including all of his free throws. He's having that kind of night here in Baton Rouge. 60-53 Dogs. Tamba attacks, throws it up over the rim. There's Miller on the left side to catch it and put it back up and in.
Well, that's one of those things you can't do when Sompto's in there, but he's not in there right now.
60-55, Georgia by 5 with the ball. Wilkinson for 3. Oof, missed it badly to the left off the glass. And the rebound mishandled by LSU, and it rolls and bounces over the baseline out of bounds. Yeah, the Dogs will have possession. 10:41 to go in the game. Georgia's going to inbound right of the basket with Smurf. Cheerleaders have to move around a little bit for Smurf to throw it in. High lob into Absent on the right wing. Hands to Smurf. Curls to the top of the key and dribbles. Feeds catch. Oh, he almost lost it with one-handed catch on the wing. Floater. Cannon going towards the basket. Misses for the first time tonight. Tried to bank it home, leaning in from the right side. Here's McKinnon attacking. Through the lane, lost the ball out of bounds, ripped away by Wilkinson, say the officials. It'll be LSU's possession.
Wow.
Blue Kane to sub in for Jake Wilkins.
Yeah,
now.
you need to, here, Mike's going to challenge that. Mike's going to challenge. That was, they made a mistake and replayed it, and here in everybody, we can all see it. It's touched out by them. That's Georgia's ball.
So the officials will review the play. Georgia with a challenge.
Or they can save time, just come ask me. I'll be happy to tell them.
Our officials tonight. Jeb Hartness is the crew chief. Jason Baker and Sean Seals. And all three are peeking at the monitor down to our right now as Georgia has challenged the out-of-bounds call. They awarded the call on the floor to LSU.
Yeah, this shouldn't take long.
Dogs are up 5 with 10:20 to go, 60-55. Officials are
after review. The call on the floor has been reversed. It is Georgia back.
Saved. All they had to do was walk over and say, "Chuck, what'd you have there?"
But they wouldn't have been on television at that point.
Well, that's true. But I would have been.
You didn't get tired of that?
Yeah.
You were on TV for what, 50, 60 years?
Yeah, 60, yeah.
Adam says more than that. You were around when they still had tubes in them, right?
They don't now.
Catchings with a floater from the right edge of the lane, draws iron and no good. He's missed 2 in a row now after making his first 6 shots of the night. He is human after all. 60-55, Georgia by 5. LSU has the ball. Less than 10 minutes to go. Pablo Tamba puts it on the floor now against Wilkinson. Now attacks, runs into a double team, kills the dribble, jump pass, left wing to Carter for a 3. Line drive is no good. And a foul on the floor. 2 bodies crashed to the court as well.
They call catchings for over the...
And they got Georgia for a foul. Well, or is it on LSU? He said 11. Who they call the foul on? It's on Georgia, but I'm not sure who he called it on. He held up the index finger on each of his hands to indicate it was on 11, but Dylan James is not in the game. He's not on the floor. They called it on catchings.
Oh, on catchings? Okay, well, they announced Blue.
Okay, Blue Kane is who they announced. On the stat monitor says Cannon. It was on Georgia. There's a brick by LSU from the left wing. Crashes off the backboard. Dogs get the rebound and run in transition up ahead to Wilkinson, who will lay it up. He beat the defense down the floor. Jeremiah Wilkinson, first second half points. He's got a dozen tonight. Georgia leads by 7 again, 62-55. LSU ball. They work on the far side of the floor. Here comes a deep three. That's no good. Rebound tapped by LSU, controlled by the Dogs, however, on the left baseline. Smurf's got it over the timeline. Slow dribble now in the front court. Less than 9 minutes remaining, and Georgia has a 7-point lead, looking for more. Smurf all the way to the basket. Now the ball knocked loose. He reaches down to the floor to pick it up, gets it out to Blue for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, tap to Somto. Somto turns and lays it up and in from the left side of the rim. He had his back to the basket. He had to twist his body to get a good look at the backboard, and he banked it home. 64-55. Again, a 9-point lead, matching Georgia's largest to the game.
You know, even half of Somto's pretty good, isn't it?
Not bad. Reese has the dribble for LSU. Sends it left to McKinnon. He dribbles into a beehive there. A double team by Georgia, but he got the call. A foul whistled against Georgia.
That is on Cannon, I believe.
Smurf's a little upset with something. Yep. Somto's trying to hold him back. Well, they call that one on catchings. They changed the other one. It was on Blue when they said catchings on the stat monitor. This one will be on Cannon, and it's his first. LSU's going to have possession. Tried to get Dylan James into the game. Didn't get him to the scores table in time. Sutton for three for LSU is no good. Rebound. One guy, King, got it away from three of our guys.
Well, we got it back.
Yeah, it was knocked away as he went to the basket. Georgia with a steal. King pushes Wilkinson. They don't call it. He lays it up, and then they do call it. The shot is good. They did call the push. It was a little bit late on the whistle, but they did call it. And Jeremiah finished the play and made the basket. And we go into a timeout with 7:58 to go. We got an and one coming up.
And up 11.
Largest lead of the game for the Dogs. Georgia 66. LSU fading at 55. See if the Dogs can hold on for the last 8 minutes on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger.
but finds the bottom of the basket. Two. Free throw is good. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Bulldog Sports Network. Sutton misses the second foul shot. Blue Cane rebounds for the Dogs, and Georgia can dribble out most of the clock here. 24, 23, 22, 17 on the shot clock.
LSU not fouling.
83-69. Dogs are seconds away from their 17th win. They'll end their 3-game losing streak here in Baton Rouge and pick up their first win here on this court since 2018. Wilkinson turns it over. Ross on the run. Got away with a travel. Throws up the ball. Goes in with 3 seconds to play. 83-71. Georgia will inbound, dribble out the clock, and that's it. The game is over, and Georgia has won it by 12, 83-71.
Well, Scott, I got to tell you, hats off to this Georgia basketball team to come in here on a 3-game losing streak, not feeling particularly good about themselves, fall down 15 points in the first half to LSU, and then rally in the last 10 minutes of the first half to take a 5-point lead into the locker room and then expand on that and win it by 12. And really the margin was much larger than that. It just got kind of sloppy here at the end. But congratulations to Georgia. A win that you look and you thought, and we talked about this last night at dinner, you, me, and Road Dogg, we had to have this one. We really did have to have this one. So big win for Georgia. Now let's go home and get one Wednesday night against the Gators.
Had to have it, and they got it. Georgia overcomes its largest deficit of the season to win the game. They were down, as we've been talking tonight, 15 points, and rally from that to win it by 12, 83-71. And joining us here courtside.
To collapse all I've learned, to absorb away with open eyes to see this revelation is serenity. Destruction is harmony. To see this, I'll wait for you. To rise from this dream, I will be waiting for you. To rise from this dream.
3, 2, 1. Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.